Monsieur Macron is generally quite a seasoned diplomat and generally quite a savvy player, but in this instance, in his talks with Mr. Biden about the future negotiations between Russia and Ukraine, should they ever take place, he's behaved like a complete wally, a plonker indeed. He has said that it would be necessary to provide Russia with reassurances that NATO would not be moving up to the doorstep of Russia, pretty well confirming Russia's propaganda blitz that this was the reason why it invaded Ukraine. This was never the reason why it invaded Ukraine. In fact, Russia has provided scenario upon scenario to justify its invasion. Its invasion of Ukraine was a power grab and a land grab that Putin thought would be as easy as grabbing Crimea. It proved not to be, and he has gone on to define his mission in terms of a crusade against evil, a crusade against Nazis, a crusade against LGBTQ+, a crusade against NATO. All of this is nonsense to disguise the fact that Putin was after a land grab and he thought it would be easy. And Monsieur Macron, in whatever well-intentioned way that he was talking to Mr. Putin and briefing the press, has pretty well confirmed at least one of those scenarios, which is foolish, wrong, and it's foolish and wrong of him. It's also foolish and wrong as a concept. The idea that NATO was threatening Russia and therefore Russia had to respond needs to be hit on the nail. It's a nonsense. And I have every suspicion that the Russian trolls are going to be out in force telling me that I'm speaking through my hat. Really, go back to the beginning of this war. Go back to the maneuvers which were taking place on the border of Ukraine. Go back to the first days of February, and there is no mention at that point by Putin that he is invading Ukraine because there's a threat from NATO. He's invading Ukraine as a land grab. Very simple.